Welcome, everybody. We are doing the Stranger Things season tier list. This is an awesome show. I've watched it all about 3 times, each of the seasons. And I started watching it right when it came out. When I saw the trailer for this show, it had me so intrigued. Normally, ads just make me not want to watch things. This one just had me so hooked. Right off the bat, when Joyce Byers is talking to Hopper, and she's like, "But what about the one time?" I was like, "Oh, this show is so good." And one of the hilarious things about this is after I watched, uh, maybe it was just the first season of this, I was like, "Holy smokes!" Every other show is horrible compared to this. So it kind of ruined TV for me for a little bit, but that was okay. So, anyways, getting to the first season. Um, Yeah, this season is just awesome. I guess I'll say what it is first and then explain why. This one is going to be S tier. Um, the cast is amazing. They're just introducing all the characters, so you get to do a ton of like world building right off the bat. It's not even necessarily character development. It's just introducing who everybody is. And it's so intriguing. The mystery reminds me of like old Bruce Willis movies like The Sixth Sense or Unbreakable, where it's like super suspenseful and there's some sort of mystery and you're just, I don't know, you're kind of just like on the edge of your seat. And it's very eerie as well. This season is just awesome. Um, at the end, I'll put them in order from best to worst. But for now, we'll just say this one's S tier. All right, season two. If my memory serves me correctly, this one didn't come out too far after the first season. At least the kids all look um, a pretty similar age. And there were certainly things that were really good about this season. Um, but I feel like it was a far drop from season one. Um, Honestly, I just rewatched all these in prep for season five, uh, and honestly, I feel like it's, I don't know, maybe episode 6 or episode 7 before I really feel like anything actually happens this season, which feels crazy. And then, so yeah, I'm sure there's huge spoilers in here, so don't watch if you haven't watched this stuff. But the first really good moment of this, the first like awesome moment of the season, which absolutely pays off, by the way, is when Will acts as a spy for the Mind Flayer. Um, but I think that's season, or that's episode like 6 or 7. So it just feels like it takes way too long to actually progress. I do really like the characters in this season. Um, they always do such a good job of introducing people. But yeah, this one just wasn't my favorite, so I think this one's just gonna be B. All right, season 3. If I remember correctly, yeah, this is definitely the one where Robin is introduced. Yeah, okay, so I guess going back to season 2, the stuff with Billy, if I'm getting these all correct, yeah, the stuff with Billy in season 2 is awesome. It's so cool. Um, and the Mad Max stuff, I guess. So we'll give it a lot of credit. It's still B in my opinion, but the stuff with Billy is just awesome. Um, season 3. I also just really liked this season as well. Um, yeah, just super solid. I don't know if I have too many specifics. It's just that it definitely felt like a big bump up. I think literally in episode 1 of season 3, I already had like laughed 3 or 4 times before we finished the episode, and I was like, yeah, this is already so much better than season 2. So this one is, I don't think I'll give it S tier, but I think I'll just give it A tier. Very good season. All right, season 4, which I know some people really like, and I know actually, to be honest, I don't really know anyone who really likes this season, but I know a lot of people who hate on it. So I will be the one who really likes this season. I actually felt like season 4 was pretty awesome. It felt like the same sort of like really high stakes mystery as season 1. And to me, it reminded me of Infinity War, where a lot of the focus is on the villain, but it's like really, really intriguing and it's high stakes. And honestly, I love Vecna. Vecna is such a cool villain. And I don't know, the characters just seem to like work really well together. It's funny, it's interesting. Oh man, the guy who plays Johnny Storm, whoever the super senior is with the long hair, can't remember his name off the top of my head. That guy is awesome. So yeah, this season is just awesome. This is gonna be S tier as well. And then we get to season 5. This is obviously the most recent one and the finale. And going into the season, or as the season began, I liked it. I thought it was good and intriguing and well done. I really like Holly. I like the stuff with Max. Trying to remember who else was really good in this season. I guess I didn't really like I didn't really like season 5 though. I guess it felt like, I don't know. Number one, no one was like an enjoyable character, I guess. The Derek. Derek was also awesome. Really liked him. No one was like a really enjoyable character, so it didn't really feel like, even though there was stuff happening with all the characters, it wasn't anything that like really had me hooked, I guess. And again, they were all kind of just like mad at each other for most of it. And it was like the younger kids it was everything in the world of Vecna's mind that was really intriguing. But everything else felt like too big of swings to no avail. And it seemed like they took a lot of the focus off of Vecna for this season. The last battle, I wasn't super impressed with. I feel like it's the same problem that they have with Endgame. It's that you can set up this really, really cool villain and you can make them succeed, and that's awesome. But for whatever reason, we struggle to make things as good as the Return of the King, where the final showdown can be epic and really, really, I don't know if fun is the right word, but really, really intense and really high stakes. Like even in Return of the King, the Battle of Minas Tirith is like super high stakes and super intriguing. But that's not even like really the finale. The finale is having the ring at the gates of Mordor and Aragorn and everybody else storming the Black Gate, which they're gonna fail. So, but that is an example of when you really succeed in setting up a really interesting end and it can really pay off. With Endgame and with this, it feels like everything leading up to the last season was really, really good. But then the final battle, you have this like massive thing, and these like 8 kids can somehow destroy this massive thing. And to some extent, I kind of get some of it, kind of. But it just felt largely not satisfying. And there seemed to be some massive looming questions. That's maybe me just not knowing everything, but yeah, I did not love this season. Honestly, I think, I don't know if I can go with B or C with this season. I think I'm going to drop it all the way to C. I know that seems crazy, but this is our tier list. We have in S tier, we have season 1 and season 4. A is season 3. B is season 2. And then C is season 5. So the only real question here is season 1 or season 4 higher? And honestly, I don't know. You know what? I think I'm going to be bold. I'm going to put season 4 higher than season 1, which I know most people will think is crazy, but that's what I'm going with. As for the reason that I think that season 2 is a whole tier higher than season 5, I guess I just feel like some of like the characters are still good, and there were like really rewarding moments in that season, which I just don't feel like we totally got in season 5. So I guess that's my tier list. Thank you for watching, everybody. And I guess let me know what you think, or if you think I'm an idiot. I don't blame you if you do.